Okay. All right, cool. Let's go. Okay. So we go to, if you scroll down, please,
Okay.
on the left. Yeah, thank you. So we go to services, case, right. So yeah, and click on case. So, okay. Can someone tell me what we use cases for? I bet all of us we've done it before, right? So what do we use cases for? Anyone?
Hello, hi DG. Good evening.
I
Good evening, indeed. Yeah, I think cases is just to basically register public customers' complaint and reviews for public. Yes.
All right, customer complaint and reviews. That is one. Thank you. Any other thing?
Tracking customers as well.
Sorry?
Tracking customers. There may be problems or conflict raised by customers. If there are issues raised by customers, you look at tracking them as well.
Okay, that's it. Okay, that is also good as well. So there's another word I'm also looking for as well. So yeah, chatting with customers and reviewing their issues. Yeah, there's a general name that normally we call it anyway. Any other person? What do we use cases for? I'm looking for a word starting with S. Okay, Biodun, don't unmute. Say what you want to say. You wanted to say something before I say something. Okay, please be proud. Biodun.
Just wanted to say it's used for customers' issues and inquiries. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So customer issues and inquiry.
Services.
Sorry,
Also,
services. Okay. No, no. Okay. All right.
this
So
service level agreement or something.
service level agreement. Yeah. Okay. That's another thing for services and yeah. And also yeah. Any other person?
To streamline customers' interaction.
Okay. All right. Customer reactions and so streamline it. Okay. All right. So there's another word. Okay. What?
Resolve issue.
Resolve issues. When you are resolving issues,
Resolve.
what are they called anyway? So there's a word that is called SU, right? Building.
Sorry, I don't want to say the word. I just wanted to say, I guess it can also be used for survey, isn't it? Customer survey, like here.
I'm not sure, right? If you want to do surveys, right, which we will not cover, I don't think we're going to cover it anyway. See the one at the top, marketing, right?
Is it support?
Thank you. That is the word I'm looking for. I thought, yeah, a round of applause to I thought. Okay, yeah, it's support. Yeah, you actually create support cases, and that is where the word came from. Support cases. Do you get it now? So, but yeah, I think Biodun also mentioned the survey one. So let me quickly mention talk about that. If you want to create what's it called? Yeah, sorry, just jump off my head now. Surveys, right? Adegbero, can you click on the marketing list, right? On the left, right? So yeah, at the top, yeah, what you do is like you create a marketing list, yeah, for the survey. So yeah, you want to kind of, yeah, get people's view and everything. So you click on new, right? And then you add people into the list, right? So for instance, yeah, you say, okay, who are what is this particular survey for, right? Or even the list, do you get that, the people that you want? So now let's say this is, survey about give me an example of the survey that because survey technically is a campaign. Do you get it now? Yeah. So let's say survey is about
I'll satisfy the customers.
okay, yeah, okay. Customer satisfaction. Okay, let's put that as the name. All right.
Okay.
Customer feedback.
Okay, that's another thing. It could be feedback as well. Okay, I think this one would do anyway. So now the type, right? Click on that on the list type. there are different ones that you want to do. Static means that you can't change it, right? Dynamic, right? You can, I think some of you will have seen some campaigns that they send to you that your name, right? We have a lot of people within that, but you would be changing the name of the person and you'll be, based on the campaign. So they'll put a tag, right? Everywhere you see the tag, right, it will be replaced by that particular name of the person. You get it now. And also the names of the member are also not are not static. You can change them. Then the next time you run the campaign, you send it to different type of people. That's dynamic. But you can also have a static one. You can have a play on that. Let's start with static for now, right? So, okay. And then the purpose, you can fill the purpose. Let's leave that for now. It's not mandatory. So targeted at, So you can now say, who are they targeted to? Do you get it now? Is it account? Is it contact or leads? So these particular entities should not be, should be familiar to you. You can select anyone anyway. So if that's fine. So
We'll go with the lead.
okay, let's go with leads. That's fine. Okay. And then the rest are not mandatory anyway. So if you save that, then after that, we'll go into the members, right? So okay, then go to members now. So in there, you would be adding people, right? Yeah, in there. So you click on add on the right. Yeah. So you will have new record. Click on new records. New record, yeah. So so click on that. Okay. So you can decide to click delete now. Okay. So you can put, So if you put a topic, let's say for instance, yeah.
Sales.
Okay. All right. Let's
Would it be the name of the individual?
the name of the lead. The name of the lead. So even though the sales as a lead is very, very generic, do you get it now? So as a company, what are you selling? Do you get it now? So that would be you might be selling different products, right? But this lead is for this particular product. Do you get it now? So, but let's continue anyway. You can put your name there and your last name. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So then save and close. That's fine. So I think so. Oh, hold on. Okay, that's fine anyway. But in most of this campaign, right? So you would need, if you can open it, right? You need an email address because for the marketing list, how do you want to send it out? Do you get it now? You need an email, right? So
Just click OK, yeah?
Click cancel first, right? So right click, and maybe open it in a new tab. No, right click on your name. Okay, it doesn't allow you. Okay,
No.
you can click on add, then we can come back again anyway, so that you can save this one. No, add at the bottom, yeah. Okay, now click on your name now. Okay, before you do that, maybe we'll first save, right? Because I don't, or maybe it's already saved anyway. So, okay, so now go to email address. So, and add the email there. Okay, so then save and close. Then go back to the marketing list on the left. Okay, I think we are back there anyway. Yeah. So I think we're back here. So So yes, click on that one, right? Okay, so this is the marketing, this is the list, right? So if you go to members, you can be adding different people to the list, right? So these are people that you want to send a survey to, or you want to send your campaign to. You can add them as you go along. It might be 20 people or 100 people. You just click yeah. So that's what you need to do. So now let's go to the summary again. You can see on the summary there's campaign on the yeah. So there's campaign on the right. You can do that from here, or you can do it starting with a new campaign, right? But sometimes it's good to start from here to say, okay, this is a new campaign for this particular marketing list. So click on new campaign, yeah. Okay, so now this is a new campaign, right? So basically, we can say the campaign is a survey. Okay, let's put the name as a survey, yeah. Then scroll down. So normally, sometimes it's okay to schedule it to say it's going to start and end, even though that is not mandatory, right? You know, there's some survey that you don't want it to start now. You schedule them for a particular time so that even the emails will be sent on that particular time. Do you get? And then it will stop on the particular time anyway. So that's another thing that you can also put here anyway. So click on save, right? So, but the only thing on this environment is like email server is not created. Even though if you do anything, no email will be sent out anyway. So that is that anyway. So this one, go to the details first anyway, yeah. Okay, so and if you scroll down, yeah. So when in this particular campaign, if you send it out to people, right? And I think there should be I think there should be a send icon anyway. But once you send it, you would also be getting responses as well, and you would be seeing them at the top, yeah, when they reply and everything. And also even you can even respond from the email and everything from there anyway. So if you click on the three ellipses at the top, right?
This?
No, the one at the top, or the very top bar, right? Okay, all right. So, okay. Normally you will see like a send here. So I don't know why it's not. Can you click on the process? Let's see. Okay. So normally you will see like a send here. So for you to be able to send, but there is
And
no.
there's a share stuff here. I don't know whether
Yeah,
that's
share is not, yeah, it's not the same anyway. Yeah. So, but however, you would, yeah, this sometimes, some people will use the workflow, right? If you click on the ellipses anyway, they will do a workflow, right? Which is, yeah, they will click flow, right? They will create a program for that, for this particular survey to be sent, right? Because another thing is the content of the survey, right? So maybe let's create another one with dynamic now. Anyway, let's see. Click on new at the top. Yeah. No, this is campaign. No, I'm talking about marketing list now. Marketing list. Okay, yeah. Click on that. Dynamic list, maybe just
list or just dynamic.
yeah, just list, yeah. And change the list type to dynamic, yeah. So targeted ads. So change, put that in account or contact, I think. So yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. And that's it.
Okay.
So save that, then go to member. So add one member. Okay. All right. So there we don't have contacts here, right? Okay. That's something that I can share. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Because this is dynamic one, actually. Right. So, okay. All right. Which is fine. So go back to the summary. Okay. So this is dynamically curated anyway. So that's where you cannot find anything. Yeah. So that member will be dynamically added, right? I think they normally use the code anyway. So let's go to campaign, right? So click on new campaign again. So, okay, all right. Okay, on that. Put a name, add a name, please. Okay, so campaign type, okay. Can you go down on the campaign type? Right. Yeah, select, no, okay. Normally, this one can be extended actually. So you might see email campaign and everything, but this is basically, I think, yeah, that is why you are not seeing, yeah. So some of them will have email campaign as well, which allows you to even create a template, create the email content and everything. But what you are seeing is basically like, what's it called? No read time campaigns, right? So because there's nothing you can do on that one anyway. So select direct marketing. Anyway, let's see that. Okay. All right, then yeah, I think we can click on save at the top. And I think, yeah. So if you already have the email server set up, to be honest, you will be able to see the beauty about this and you'll be able to send emails out. But unfortunately, on this particular portal, you can't see that. But for the maybe next time we do this program, I've already started speaking to Microsoft anyway for Blue Sky to have Dynamics created. It's a bit kind of expensive, but we're going to invest in it. So go to, yeah, as you can see that after you created it, it created a code automatically for you. As you can see the campaign code, right? That's created automatically for you as well. Anyway, so, and if you go to the details, right? So, and the same thing applies to this. So, yeah. So for this campaign, so if you already have an account associated to the campaign, the information will be displayed as well in terms of the data, right? So this is where even as data analyst, right, you can see if the data is being aggregated at the top. Scroll at the top for me, please. So yeah, you can see activity costs, project costs, everything should be aggregated based on every account that is associated to this particular campaign. And there can be a lot of data, to be honest. Now we don't have any account associated with it. That's where you can see 0. So if you go to related, so you can relate this campaign, on at the top, down a bit, down, go to the left now. Left, where you have the summary details at the top. Up, then go to left, go left. Go, that's your right. That's my right. Left, the other side. Yeah, a bit, then right now, right a bit, right. Yeah, related. Yeah, click on that. Yeah, so you can see now in there, you can see the related thing that you can do on this particular campaign, right? You can plan activities for it. You can also target products. You can create a related campaign for it, target marketing list. You get it now? So that's another thing. If you click on target marketing list, yeah, for me. And in here now you can select, right? So you should be able to add existing marketing list, right? At the top, up a bit. Yeah. No, down, literally. You've between the target marketing list, and you see add existing at the top a bit. Just scroll, go top, then left. Yeah, you passed it. Yeah, that bit. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Click on that. Yeah, and then you would be able to add. And I think you can be able to search for the other one that we did, right? What's it called? Survey. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so you can click on that. Yeah, it's in new. Okay. Or click on all. Click on all. Yeah.
Okay.
No, on the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all. Okay. I really don't know why it's not anyway. Yeah. So we can click, you can add a new one, and yeah. Normally we'll show you the marketing list. I think we've created one anyway. So yeah. Okay, so that is that for survey, right? You use the campaign and the marketing list. The list is just the people that you want to send the campaign to, and the campaign is the structure of the campaign you are sending. So use that for surveys and everything anyway. Hope that is clear. Yeah. And thanks, Bjorn, for mentioning that. So yeah, let's go to cases right now anyway. Yeah. Okay, so for cases now, so like we said, you can use these cases for service level agreement, you can use it for support, you can use it for review, and you raise an inquiries about the company, or even like communication within the company anyway, but most especially for support cases anyway. So, okay, so what we need to do, yeah, we go to services, right, and cases, yeah, and then you click on new case, yeah. Okay, so like for BA, right? If you are a BA now, what do you need to do, right? When you are writing requirement for cases, right? You need to specify the field that you want, because for some companies, they are totally different. Do you get it now? What they are looking for is different also. And even if you are seeing the case title here, you might also change it to a different thing. Some people don't use case title, they use support title. Some people use service title. So you can, yeah, this consultant can change this field anyway. And of course, yeah, you are seeing ID. Some people will say service ID so that they are specific. Some people, after they put stuff on to, you don't need a subject. They feel like, yeah. Some people, even the subject is a case title. Do you get it now? So you can remove it, you can add it as well, right? And for some people, instead of saying customers, they will say, okay, it should be an account anyway. So all this could be changed anyway. But as for you, as a BA, you will be writing the fields, which one are mandatory, which one is not. Do you get it now? So, and it's very, very important. We've spoken about the, I think, is it two different stars, right? The blue and the red one, what they are for and everything. So, and one thing in dynamics is very, very important there. So, and the fields, there are different level of fields. You can see those ones that go the dash, the text field, and the drop down are in different shades as well, right? So there's some drop down that you will just select one field. There's some of them that you can select more than one field, right? Hopefully, maybe you guys have seen that. So as a BA, you need to specify the right one that you want to select. Do you get it now? You want to use, and also know how to represent them within your wireframes, okay? If it's only one drop down, one option that you can select within your drop down, you need to specify it, okay? If they're allowed to select more than one, also you need to do that anyway. You can see when we went to the marketing list, right, and we are selecting members, right, it allows us to select more than one, right? And then once you select one, you would add it to the field, right? And then you can select another one. So as a BA, you need to know how to represent that within your Balsamiq wireframes anyway. So any question before we fill the form? Any question? The same thing applies to the keywords as well, right? You need to know, yeah, what are you testing? Do you get it now within this? Yeah. Okay. All right. If there's no question, let's fill the form. All right. So first thing, right, is the summary, right? So the title, right, we know that is mandatory, right? So you need to ensure that you fill it as a You will test it. If you don't feel anything, is it going to pass? Do you get it now? So that is mandatory anyway. So then after you feel the right thing, yeah, you can, yeah. So what is the support case that we are trying to, yeah, to create now? Anyone? Someone mentioned is a complaint, right? Or claim, yeah. So it could be as well.
A complaint, yeah.
Sorry?
Feedback. Feedback.
A complaint.
Is it feedback case or what?
Okay. So we need to, yeah, we need to put a title, right?
Feedback case or what?
You need to put a title, right? If you are contacting our organization, right? So, okay, let me also say now, right? So one thing that people also do, right? You know, Dynamics, right? It's not open to outside people to use, right? Of course, you know that, right? So people don't use Dynamics 365, right, from outside, right? So they will use the front page of application, right, which creates a form, right? So they'll fill it in, right? Then time the API within that particular form will automatically fill Dynamics. That is one way to do it, right? Or a particular organization has got a support or SLA. For instance, you call Vodafone, you say my phone is not working, and they say, okay, what is the problem? And they say, what's your name? They say, okay, I'm going to check. So they open Dynamics and they put those information there, okay? Or you call your bank, yeah, my card is not working, blah, blah, blah. And they say, what's your name? They go through Dynamics, they bring your data out, and they say, okay, I'm going to take you through security check, right? For us, the security check, they are also then just, yeah, they bring Dynamics or the account, yeah, the Gmail, okay, the name is postcode, blah, blah, and they are seeing the information and they will be asking you, okay, can you confirm your name for me? Yeah, they've already gone to my account, they'll open that. So they say, blah, blah. After that, when I pass the security check and I can say, okay, what's your issue? They go to case, right? They open case like this, right? Then I can tell them what my issue is. So from what I told them, that they will create a case for me, right? So that when their new colleague came in, right, they can, or when I call after, right, and I say, oh, and sometimes they will even ask you, is it a new issue or is it an old issue, right? Maybe most of you might have heard that. And if you say, oh, it's an old issue, they ask for your name and you can search for the case. Do you get now? Or they can search by name, or also they can search by the title. Most people, they search by name, right? That's why the customer section is very, very important, so that when you click on put the customer details there, right? If you go to that customer and you can actually search the case that is attributed to that particular customer. Okay. All right. So what case do we want to kind of create? I know there are a lot of suggestions anyway. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Building, yeah, right as well. Also incident management as well. Yeah. Okay. Can I have one title, please?
For internet service.
Okay. For internet service. Okay. Okay.
Maybe
So I
that.
know some of you are talking about so before now you are actually mentioning generic cases, right? But you can see the title has to be specific. What is your issue, right? Do you get it now? So I'm having poor internet service. Do you get it now? That's mine. Another thing that the cases is used also, it's also used for the company as their what's it called? Knowledge, right? To manage their knowledge as well, to say, okay, oh, we have issues like that. So I think this is what we did to fix it, because you can also put how we are able to fix it as well. Okay. All right. Let's put the poor network or poor internet access or poor internet service anyway. Yeah. Okay. All right. Then customer, can you click on search? Let's search for a customer if you have a customer ready. So let's use that for the sake of time.
Okay.
At the board, yeah. Okay, we have Amos Adewale. Okay, let's use Amos. Okay. Okay, it's gone.
We have Motoraya too. Yeah.
Okay, just click on search and click
Yes.
on the link, click on the glass, okay, and select. You don't need to type it, just select, yeah. Okay, all right, that's it. Okay. Another question that should run in your head is like, am I able to select more than one customer for this? Let's deliberate. Is that possible? Is that not?
Wouldn't it be possible if probably they are linked?
Okay, all right, let's see.
Internet
Click
service.
on this on the search. Okay, select another one. Right. Do you see now?
Yeah.
So as a BA, this is very, very important for you to specify. Do you get it now? That you are not able, because for some, right, it is possible for you to select, right? You know, I mentioned this, like for some of the drop down, you have opportunity to select more than one, but in this case, you don't, right? You cannot. Do you get it now? Because technically it means that two people cannot be calling for a particular issue. If two people are calling for the particular issue, you need to respond to them individually. You cannot, so basically that's what it means anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's add contact as well. Let's add contact, right? Okay, we don't have contact curated. Okay, for the sake of time, because I only have minutes now, let's continue anyway. So you can also add contact if you have contact anyway as well, so that when you are searching, you have two options. You can search by the name of the customer, also the contact as well. Sometimes both of them could be the same anyway. Save. Can you save? Yeah.
All right.
Okay, there are some other details that you could then add. Okay, so case relationship, right, and SLA details. Let's go to the next tab. Yeah. Okay, so if there's similar cases, right, you can, if you click on the ellipses that you are, so you can, I think, you can associate some cases. I don't think there are one for that particular user anyway. So I think, you will see them here anyway. If they are already linked to, because, this one is related to this one anyway. So that's one that you can see here. Then associated knowledge record, I think I mentioned this as well, that so for this to be fixed, there might be some knowledge that you want to look into how the other cases are resolved, and you want to associate with this one as well. So that's another thing that you can see here as well. So then service level agreement, SLA, is another thing that you might want to check anyway as well. So, but this is basically for a support case officer. When you see a case like this, you want to address it, and you can see those information for you to be able to respond to them. Okay, so and let's now go through the process. Okay, so now the case is identified. Can you click on that identify? Yeah, at the top. Click that. Yeah. So so now we can click on next stage, right, for this to move into research stage anyway. So we already have the contact, so which is fine. So click on the next stage. Okay. Okay, so now, so when there's a poor internet service, right? So the next space is for someone, right, to do a research on that. Okay, so of course, sometimes the person that will do research might not be the person that opened it. So you might also want to assign it to another person. So if you want to do that, you just need to remove your name and then assign it to the other person. So the person will pick that up and continue. Do you get it now? So, and if you are the one that is also working on it, then you can click on next stage, right? But for now, I think we only have one user on this account anyway. You can click on next. So, So once your issue has been done, right? So sometimes you might also have an email that you send to the user anyway. about this and everything. So another thing also, before, if you can duplicate this page, right? Before we click on cancel, right? Just go to your taskbar at the top or open a new tab and just, open another dynamics anyway. I just want us to go into that particular user, okay? That particular customer, and we see if the case is already there. Now, what you could do, right click on the tab, right click on that tab, the other one that you got opened, the case one, right click and duplicate. Duplicate tab, yeah. Okay, so then click on that Amos, Amos, click on that. So that should open Amos anyway. So we can now check, even this is also important for testers as well, to see I've created a case. Can I go into that particular user or that particular customer and check if that case is there? Do you get it now? So because you want, that's how they normally do anyway. So to see into the activities, as you can see now, you can see the timeline, right? You can see on the right, can you highlight that for me? Right. Yeah, exactly. You can see that is there as recent activity, right? So yeah, and you can see the time, who created it, was it created for, what customer, and so basically, so you can click on it to go into that anyway. So that's one. So, and if there's an email already created, already sent, you will see it as well anyway. So this is one way. Yeah. So when you call again to say, my name is Amos Adewale, quickly, what they will do is quickly, let's go out. Let's say now, Amos Adewale is now calling to say, I had an issue, I've raised a request, I want to get an update. Okay, click on home, go back to home, let's say, so that we'll move away from there. Yeah, that one, click on that. Yeah, okay. Now, Amos called, right? Who can tell me what's the best way to, Amos said, I've raised a request, right? I've raised a case. What can you do? What do you think is going to happen? Let's quickly talk about that before, so that we can get his case out. What will you do?
Search for his name
How? Okay.
by putting it in the search
Okay.
and clicking it.
Okay. Okay. It's not appearing.
Not appearing.
Okay.
You
All right.
to
So,
cases.
sorry. Is that cases? Okay.
No, service cases, yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay. Then what do we do?
You can look at the customer's name. Amos Adewale is in progress.
Okay. Where?
Customer, under customer, the column that says customer. So Amos Adewale.
But this is obvious in user, right? In a normal situation, you might have 1,000 cases, right? You won't see. But how do you, because right now we can look at it. I know what you're talking about. Adegbenro, what she's talking about is if you move to the middle screen, right? On the customer column, right? Go, you can see there's case title, down a bit, case title, case number, priority, right? No, on the column at the top, up a bit. Down. So to be honest, if someone knows that this is easy, showing your screen and going to it's not easy.
Yeah.
And you're doing very well, to be honest. Yeah. So priority, go down a bit, you see priority, right? On the right of it, there's origin. Then on the customer, right? So if you go down on that customer column, there's Adewale there, right? This is one way, but in a normal situation, you will have like 1,000 cases, right? More than that. Do you get it now? Which you are not able to just, of course, you won't be scrolling down. Do you get it now? What is another way to, what do we need to do?
Filter by keyword.
Filter. Okay.
Okay, all right. So we'll filter by
the customer name.
Okay, can you click on edit filter? Right.
I would actually click the search button, filter
There you
by
go.
keyword. That's what I would do
Okay,
first.
all right. That is one way. Yeah, you could also use this as well. Okay,
Okay.
you can put in that there. Okay, see, instead of owner, you go to customer, and yeah, you change that to customer, and yeah. So that is one. Yeah. Okay, and you can then put the name, right, equals or contains, right? Because if you say equals, then you need to be specific, right? You can say contains, right? And then you can just put a date there anyway. I think it should come up. Yeah. Okay. So then that's fine. So click on apply at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so that brings that out, okay, which is fine. So I think like Rizzo said also, you could also filter by keyword. That's another thing. But to be honest, this is not the best way, right? Because yeah, you are bringing the case out. But the first thing is not the case, right? The first thing is to say that, oh, who are you? And the person, or of course, if you are calling the bank will not bring your case out first. They'll bring what did they bring out first?
So
Contact.
Yeah. So they bring your information out. Do you get it now? And they go through validation process to ensure that they are talking to the right person, right? So how do we bring that out first? So instead of us going to the cases, or what do we need to do?
Case number.
Not really, because this person, you don't even know the person, you don't know the case number, right?
Okay.
And also, you don't even know the case title, because now we're saying poor internet service. I might come later and say, my issue, because the people will explain their case differently. Yeah. Okay, Oluwale.
I'm thinking, can we look for the customer's contact under contact inside menu?
Okay, cool. Let's try that. Okay. Let's go to contacts on the left on the side menu. Okay. Okay. So what do we do?
Click on the contact or search
filter as well.
filter
Okay,
as well.
filters, right? Yeah, because of course it's obvious that we can see them anyway, but in most cases you might not say, okay, can you click on that and then put Amos? Yeah. Okay, all right, cool. Okay, this is one way. Then you click on that. Yeah. Okay, this is one. This is another way. Okay. Now, okay, because you guys have got understanding that is a contact, but sometimes it could be a lead, right? It could be an opportunity that the person created it for. Do you get it now? Now I'm going to ask you, this is you are right, you've done one thing, right? But there's another way that you can also use, right, to actually get the customer out. But because it could be an account anyway. So what other way can you use to search, right?
Like the account number.
No, you're still using the name because you don't even know the account number. The person is calling, you say, what is your name? Give me your name. My name is Amos, right? What do you do, right? Because that's the only information that you might get at that particular time, right? Okay. Have you heard about advanced find?
Hmm?
Advanced find. Does anyone know that? I think because I know in the first two sessions or the third one, I mentioned that and I showed you guys. If I had money, I would have given to the person that would get this. Anyone who wants to try? And there's an icon on this screen that we are looking at now. go to home, go back to the home, right? And there's an icon on the screen that, yeah, we can use.
The filter?
Not that one.
Sorry, DJ. I think one of the buttons on the command bar up, the search
Thank
one.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those, right? So if you don't know, you start clicking on each one of them, right? So you see the command bar, right? Adegbenro, the blue stripe at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the right. No.
On the right.
Yeah. All those ones, right?
Okay.
One of them is advanced find. Even by putting your, yeah, so, and it will show you. Okay, what does that one say?
It says search.
Okay, go to the next one.
Assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Add new.
New.
Okay.
Lead. Advanced.
That's advanced.
So you can use this search, but let's try to use both of them before. Okay, all right, you click on advanced find. So advanced find will give you a lot of power, right? Because you can search for anything, right? Even if you don't know what it means, is it an account? Is it, so you can see it lists all the entities for you at the table. So if you put Amos there and see, let's see if it's going to come out anyway, right? Okay, so now it's not coming out because it's searching for tables, right? So you need to go to the account and then it goes into that. That is one way, okay? So, and that is a customer, is we find as a contact anyway. So that's one. So click on that. So, but let's cancel this. Go to search, okay? And then put Amos, yeah. Then press enter. Okay, as you can see, that comes out. So you can, for entities, you can use the advanced find and you can get it, or you can use the search as well. So that's another thing. But I would say that most people, you see that the advanced find or the search, but we can see in this case, the search actually is faster, right? You just put Amos. And then when they put Amos, then the support case officer will ask you, oh, what's your last name? Because there might be a lot of Amos. Do you get it now? That's what they will say. Okay, what's your last name? You can say Amos Adewale. Okay. Yeah, then they'll click on you on that, all right, and they will then ask you follow-up question. Do you get it now? Can we click on Amos? Yeah. And now they'll say, okay, I will pass you through security check. Do you get, based on the information they have? Oh, what's your title? What's your email address? What's your phone number? Do you get it now? And then you pass. So once you pass, right, they will then go to that recent, yeah, they will say, okay, I can see a case open for you, right? So just give me some minutes. I'm going to put you on wait. Do you get? And what they are doing is like they click on the case, right, and they read it. And they will, okay, someone created it, and they just one that created it, and it blah blah blah. And can you click on the case for us? Yeah. On the recent, yes. On the middle one, the middle. Yeah. You see, no, down, right? Yeah, you can see that is the case. Yeah. So that will take you to the case and they start reading the cases, right? Just okay, what is this? Yeah. Yeah. So, and okay. So click on the expand the summary. Let's see what do you have on the summary. All right. Yeah. Okay, I don't think this will bring anything anyway. Okay, there's no information to summarize. Okay, all right. So we bring that for you and then they'll read what they need to read. And yeah, if they need to add, so click on that plus in the timeline. Okay. Down. No, not that one. Yeah, that section. Yeah. Okay, so they can now add, okay, email or appointment. Let's say, okay, now we now say, okay, oh, we're going to come to your house to fix the internet app, blah, blah, blah. So you click on appointment. Do you get at the top? Yeah. So this will open, yeah, and that's okay. Now, who's going to do that? Who's the owner? Okay. So someone needs to take responsibility for that. So you select the person, right? Who's going to attend? Yeah, it's going, maybe it might be you, it might be another person as well. So of course, the person that raised the request will also be there. And yeah, what is subject? Fixing poor internet access in Amos Adewale's house. Do you get now? You put the subject there, right? Can we put the subject? Yeah.
Most of the one.
Yeah, no, subject would be fixing poor internet service. Yeah, do you get it now? Because that would be the subject. So this is basically you creating an appointment with Amos Adewale. Do you get it now? I'm fixing his calendar. And also, it's also possible that there will be another person that will need to go. So this will be sent, an email will be sent, and you will have a calendar invite. Everybody will know it. Then you put the start time that day, basically as you will have done for any calendar. And for us now, this is a physical meeting. Do you get it now? So it's not, if it's a team meeting, right? Like you want to discuss something with a particular contact or something, you change that to a Teams meeting. So, and with that will create a Teams invite automatically. Do you get it now? So for now, this is not a team meeting. So yeah. Okay. So if you scroll down, let's see what we have. The meeting is set up on the right. Yeah. So you put descriptions that you want, anything. Yeah. And you save and close, right? So that's it anyway. Yeah. Save and
I
close.
wanted to ask a question.
Yeah,
Save and
please.
close. Is there an instance whereby you could use the complaint topic to do the search? Like, the complaint was like poor internet service.
Yes. Also, that also is possible. Yeah,
Okay.
that also is possible. But you know that the problem with users is like today they might say it's poor internet service, right? Tomorrow they will complain about different things. They've forgotten what they said last time. Do you get? So that's why it is not advisable to use the title, right? And that's why even as a case officer, they will not ask you for your title. Do you get it now? They will ask for your name, because from your name they can link what you're the case that's been opened for you, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. So now we've actually created an appointment. Okay. Let's go back again. Let's say you can. Where were you? Okay. I go back to the timeline again. Right. You can also create different things as well. Okay. So go up and click on the plus again. Yeah. So you can say, okay, now I want to make phone call. Another good thing about Dynamics is that you can actually initiate a phone call from Dynamics. I'm not sure it's going to work here because this is not set up properly, but you can actually say, I want to call 07 blah, blah, blah. And it would call that number and it will record your conversation. And also will call, that's where sometimes I think for us, yeah, some of you guys, when you're doing application, right? So, and you are talking to recruiters, some of them use Dynamics as well, right? And they say, oh, you send your CV, blah, blah, blah. They look into that and they can see the jobs that you apply for. They can see the CVs as well. They can say, you spoke to John last week about this job, right? And also you said you earn £50, £50,000, you earn 20. So this is where you need to be consistent, right? In what you say, because they have all those information. Yeah, do you get it now? So, and sometimes when I do mentor people, as they have CRM, you need to have your own CRM as well.
So then can I help? So the Dynamics will automatically record what you're saying.
Yeah, so with this, yeah, you can ask it to record. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can ask it to record, and even with this AI thing as well, it can even do the summary, right? Yeah. So let's see. Okay, did you click on phone calls? What's it called? That's why when they call you, they say our calls are recorded for service. What they say, safety or what else? Security?
Training purposes.
Thank you, sir. Right. So it's because it's dynamically created, recorded anyway, right? So they'll record it, and they don't need to be searching for all these calls. When they go to your name, right, they can have the log of those calls, right? Right. So let's click on that phone calls anyway. Yeah. To be honest, Dynamics is a muster, right? So that's another thing. You would just take a part of your own. It's like an elephant anyway, and you work on what you want to work, and that's it anyway. So, okay, put a subject, right? So I'm not sure that we put the telephone number from, yeah. So, okay, just say, yeah, calls to confirm if the internet is working. Do you get? So I think we are 3 minutes past now. So, and hopefully it's been useful. So, yes, so you put the due date. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Let's put the due date when we want this call to be done, right? Date. Let's say next week, Sunday, right? 8. And save and close. So on that date, what someone will call on Twitter and we just say some of the some of these particular Dynamics portal will be linked to your phone. I think they might be, they say, what's the name of this phone that is got internet access? Oh, yeah. You know, this office phone that they have, right? They put on the phone. Yeah, it's connected to internet and everything. So they punch it and everything is connected to Dynamics anyway. It's not going to be like from your phone anyway. So you'll be from that particular machine anyway. So that's, yeah. So if I may also say, yeah. So that is that. So yeah, you can then, when you log into that particular profile, you will see all the logs of what is happening and everything anyway. So yeah, and you can even put a note. Yeah, let's say you even have a phone call, it's not recorded or it's recorded, right? You can attach notes, right? For instance, if you click on the top, right? So it said notes, right? Up, up, down, 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 down.
Down.
No, up a bit. Up a bit. Yeah, you can see down. Yeah. Enter a note. Yeah. Yeah, you can enter a note there and say, okay, yeah, so call on so date, blah, blah, blah. Do you get it now? So yeah, you put the title of the note and yeah. So, and this is what the recruiters will use as well when you call, right? So when you call to say, yeah, I just applied for a role, blah, blah, and they'll say, okay, how much do you want to earn, blah, blah. Even though if they're what's it called? Their field, there's no amount because some people will put the amount there as well and they'll put the details in there. But even if they did not configure their dynamics to capture the field, they can put it on the note, right? And they'll say, okay, yeah, you spoke to James last and you said you are interested in £50,000 ACV and there. So and they will just put the details in down anyway. So that's where even for you as well, sometimes when you call a recruiter, have your own CRM as well. One way to have it is like when a recruiter calls you, save the name of that recruiter and put the information that you said. Like for instance, Adegbenro, SM job, £500. When Adegbenro calls you, you said Adegbenro SM job, £500. You know what you mean? Do you get it now? So you also have your mentor what's it called, CRM actually. So you say the number of that particular person is like, you know how you used to save in Nigeria, AREC, LGC, Dodo. Yeah, so the same way you do that as well. So okay, all right, so any question? I think this kind of summarizes all this anyway. So next week we're going to look at everything once again, right? So before we leave, right, like I said, I want to finish now, but do we need to look at what you guys have done on the board, right, so that I can give feedback, or can we do it next week? Or any question at all before we leave? Yeah. And can I have how many people are in the internship in this program? You are still in the internship, right? Okay. And okay, we have only 2 people. Are you guys coming to the advance, right, or not? Because I'm trying
also in the
to
internship as well.
Okay, all right. So are you coming to the advance as well, Adegbenro? So
Yes,
because I'm trying to
Yes, I will join the advance.
Okay, I'm trying to preserve this team because I'm thinking I'll bringing in this dynamic into the next batch. So I want to see those guys in. I will be using you guys as well as SM within the program. So if you are going to be there, so please speak to Olawumi. You guys will be the anchor people, right, within the team. And to be honest, is a privilege as well anyway, because I'm really impressed with what you guys have done, right? If you're a BA within that, so you'll be able to work on this more, right, as a BA, as a QA, as a DA, right? So we're going to bring this back into the internship. It's the first time that we are doing it fully within the internship as well. I think it's a privilege anyway. So okay. All right. Okay. Any question, Dako, please? Yeah.
No, I just raised the hand based on the question.
Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, okay. Any other question?
Deji, this is not related to Dynamics. I don't know if it's okay for you to take it. It's just regarding